What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nicola Espresso, and welcome back to another Advanced Warfare video here today on my channel. Today is going to be a little bit more opinionated of a piece, something a little bit different than we're per se used to here, but I want to bring you guys this nonetheless. Well, I was streaming yesterday, the first day it was live, and I got a bunch of questions regarding what weapon was it that I was using. That was the brand new directed energy heavy weapon slash shotgun, the OHM. Now, this is an early access weapon available right now for 360 and Xbox One Season Pass holders. It will be coming out next month, early access for PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and PC, but around that time it'll also be live for everybody on Xbox One and 360 with the drop of the Ascendance DLC pack. So this is a 2-in-1 LMG and shotgun, something we haven't seen previously in any Call of Duty title yet. It's going back all the way to Black Ops 2 when we saw our first weapon DLC, but this thing is absolutely incredible. I'll say that straight up. We'll talk about a little bit what I will run on it here in a second. But this weapon is honestly incredible. It's kind of annoying too because you can range people with 2 to 3 shots, but at the same point in time, if they're using it, you can also die that quickly as well. So it can be a little bit annoying. You gotta play towards the outside of the map, play for cover, but it can definitely be a weapon that is one of the more formidable ones, and one that I think is honestly top tier weaponry already. I do highly expect a weapon nerf to be coming to this simply because it is so powerful. But right now, while it's brand new and while it's still a hot ticket item, definitely if you can, get your hands on this weapon. So what are the pros and cons of this weapon? Well, let's start out with the pros. The biggest one that I can think of is the range. It is a 3-shot kill guarantee at every single range. It doesn't have a drop off. For the minimum damage there, it is a 3-shot guaranteed kill even across the map, which makes it extremely deadly, extremely useful, and quite OP if I may say so myself. Of course, you're obviously going to have to take into consideration multipliers. If you get the headshot, is at about 1.5 times multiplier if I'm keeping in line with previous multipliers and the standards for those. Another huge factor that comes into play is if you're in the shotgun mode with this, it's just absolutely unreal, simply because the shotgun is full auto and ends up having 40 shots at a time that you can just hold down the trigger. It's not even a matter of pre-firing a little bit. You can literally hold down the trigger, walk around a corner, and then some before the actual ammo runs out and you have to reload. So those are two big things there for the pros. The third one being the versatility. Obviously, you have the range of an LMG and assault rifle, but also you have the power and mobility of a shotgun simply because you can turn this into a shotgun. So it is quite a very powerful and decent versatile weapon. Now, what are the cons? Well, the only thing that I can really see in terms of your usage in the weapon is that there is no option to add foregrip to this, so the recoil does add up very quickly. It is something that has a lot of recoil. If you have a red dot sight on it, you can be pretty accurate with it by staggering in the shots, making it almost like a manual 3-burst weapon, but you can hold down the trigger. It will show signs of the recoil, but bursting it does help tremendously in lowering that. Now, a huge con, I guess, again, like I said earlier, is the fact that everybody else is using this. The damage is quite high, the range is incredible, and it's just overall very powerful, so you're gonna run into this a lot in lobbies if you're on Xbox One and 360, and you're gonna get melted pretty quickly. But if you can handle that, this weapon is definitely worth the try. It may not be your cup of tea, but it definitely is a very versatile and very viable option going into the battlefield. Now, what would I suggest running on this? My personal setup whenever I use the OHM is to use rapid fire, quick draw, and advanced rifling. Now, advanced rifling, you can throw in there if you want the red dot sight. You can switch them off and on simply because advanced rifling doesn't do too much for the OHM on this one, simply because it is a 3-shot at every single range, so it doesn't necessarily boost up the range too much. That's the variable one there that I would suggest, but I would definitely suggest having rapid fire or quick draw. And if the ammo is something you get worried about, definitely you can put on extended mags as well instead of either the advanced rifling or the red dot sight. That you can intertwine in there as well. So overall, wrapping all of this up, how do I feel about the actual weapon? I think it is a great weapon here, a DLC weapon that is actually worthy of being used. The AE4 was quite good as well in some aspects, but it did get forgotten pretty quickly. Same with the other weapons in previous titles. It may happen again with the OHM here, but for right now, I feel like this is actually a very viable option and something that can compete with the top tier weapons in Advanced Warfare. Warfare. My rating for it would probably be a 7 out of 10 at the very moment, maybe an 8, simply because of the damage factors in it. I do expect this to be having a nerf sometime soon, simply because it is so powerful, so versatile, and something that is just a little bit OP. But until then, definitely try and get your hands on it if you can. That's where we're going to end it today, though, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me just think down there in the comment section down below if you did, in fact, get a chance to have this weapon in your hands. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Or is it just something that you're impartial on that you probably won't use or you don't care too much to use? But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace. If you're OG like that, always greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of colored Advanced Warfare content. Any new news and information, you guys know exactly how to find out right up on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name is Cola Espresso. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.
Surprise, motherfucker.